Your side with how this police chase video could be a teachable moment.
Law enforcement from Omaha and Council Bluffs were trying to catch a murder suspect earlier this month. And as he raced through town, hundreds of other drivers who had nothing to do with it still had to make critical decisions to avoid becoming part of the story.
Brian Mastery is live with expert advice on how we react when first responders are on the move.
John and Lauren, if you've been a driver for any length of time, chances are you've had to move out of the way for a police car, fire truck, or ambulance to get around you. And when it's a busy road, it can sometimes be confusing on how to respond. So we asked a lieutenant with the Nebraska State Patrol for guidance that could help all of us next time we're in that situation.
It is fortunate there wasn't another collision.
6 on Your Side wanted to know what lessons can be learned from this pursuit video released yesterday for those who just happened to be driving in Council Bluffs that Saturday afternoon.
This one is a little slow to react.
Lieutenant Toby Zoppla is with the Nebraska State Patrol. We asked him to share any insight about how the other drivers reacted.
Where somebody turns like that, they're not paying attention to the environment around them.
With speeds surpassing 100 miles per hour at times, quick thinking is the best defense.
That's one of the things as a driver, you have to be cognizant of everything around you, especially when you have first responder vehicles coming up on you. And they're trying their best to get out of law enforcement way, and they're trying to do their best to stay out of his way. And avoid a collision. Those two pickups actually did a nice job of that. One slows down right away, and sometimes, sitting in place at a light may be the best option, but you may have to pull to the left, you may have to pull to the right.
In the metro with so much traffic and so many lanes,
that overall rule of pull to the right really, I can't say isn't necessarily a rule anymore because of the volume of traffic up here.
For example, if this were an interstate and you're on the inside lane, pulling to the median may be the best place to be.
Don't try and beat it. If you hear a siren or see lights coming, think that, well, I can just make it through the intersection before they get there. If you see it or hear it, stop. Take a moment to try and figure out where it's coming from and make a determination of it's best just to sit here.
Bottom line, be alert and don't be distracted, says Lieutenant Zoppla, and that will give you the best chance to safely get out of the way so first responders can do their job. On Your Side, Brian Mastery, 6 News.
Investigators tell Brian it's also important to remember that if there's one first responder near you, expect and be prepared for the other first responders to follow.